Greetings, I'm Crazed Nelly, and welcome to Timestone. If you recall, about a week or two ago I posted Entrapment. This is the same studio, this is Scared Square again, and I didn't realize this, I'm not sure if this is older or newer, I'll have to check that out, but this one is another adventure game, and I get a serious kick out of point-and-click adventure games. So I couldn't resist one made by the amazing people behind Entrapment, because that game was actually very, very good, earned my seal of approval and everything. And I don't give that thing out like candy, you know, I don't sprinkle that everywhere like potpourri. That deserved it. So I'm hoping that this one will be as good, or even better. So let's go. Knock, knock. Professor? Professor, I'm here for my potions lesson. Professor? Professor! Kind of an ugly guy. Don't worry, I'll untie you. By the gods, what happened to you? Ellie, I have no time to explain. You must get out of here before he comes back. Before who comes back? Why are you smirking? It's too late! Who are you? What have you done to the professor? I am the evil warlock Gurglewort. And for your precious professor, he has something I want. And since he was unwilling to give it to me, I'll have to take it from him by force. I'll never tell you where it is. Oh, but I think you will. In fact, I bet my fully equipped torture dungeon on it. I might even teleport you there right now to show you just how persuasive I can be. Oh, the professor! What are you going to do to him, you monster? Oh, don't worry. I'm just going to torture him within an inch of his life. Until he reveals to me the location of the Time Stone. Time Stone? Ugh, never you mind about that. You'll be too busy starving to death in this shack your professor calls a home. And just how do you plan on keeping me here? Let's see you try and go anywhere with an unbreakable hex lock on the door. Oh, that kind of sucks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an old fool to torture information from. I wonder what I should use first. The scalding hot lotions? Or the nipple clamps? Oh god, it's that kind of dungeon. By the gods, the professor! That evil monster! I've got to find a way out of here. Okay. What do we got here? We got the hex. Tell me about it. Ow. That stings. Looks like I'm not getting out this way. Probably not. Crystal ball. These crystal balls are used to communicate to other people. Let's see if we can contact someone. So this is like the phone in Entrapment. Are they gonna call me crazy too? It's not working. Darn it! You walk really slowly. Nope, nothing hidden behind. They're too high. I can't reach them. I can't reach it. Potions. Hex remover. A walk through walls potion. And a teleportation serum. It's a shame they're all empty. Darn it! Are you serious? They're all things that could help me. Hex, yeah, all those things would have been useful. The professor's shopping list. Let's take a look. Well, can we look at it? Milk, bacon, eggs, beef, and glue. Oh, there's a candle and a chest on this. Maybe that means something. What's in the fridge? What's the fridge doing in here? All the professor keeps in this fridge are sandwich ingredients and sweet rolls. They're not going to help me right now. Cup. There's mold growing inside. Ew. I don't really want to touch it if I can help it. Fork. I don't think that would do anything. Jab yourself with a fork. No, I might break it. I don't think using the fork with that is such a good idea. I should try using that something else to try and power it with. Good hint! Okay, we're gonna stop poking things with a fork. It's empty. So that's something I can use. What's in the bookcase? There's nothing in here I'd like to carry around with me. Darn it, so it's just pretty. Puddle! Professor's drainage system experiment gone wrong. What a mess. What's under that? Do we have a bird? I've always wondered what the professor keeps underneath this blanket. I guess now is as good a time as any to find out. It's a dragon. A baby dragon. Baby dragon? And it talks. Of course I talk. Know any dragons that don't? Well, no, but... there you are, then. And I'm no baby dragon. I'm 200 years old and at my adult physical peak. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Never mind, Matt. Are you gonna make me a sandwich? No. Well, if you're not gonna make me a sandwich, then what are you doing here? My name is Ellie. I'm the professor's apprentice. Oh, you're that lady that smells of honey when she visits. Can you smell that now? Honey? Yes, I've never seen you in person, so I just imagine what you'd look like based on your smell. But you didn't look anything like a honey-glazed sweet roll. The professor has been kidnapped by an evil warlock named Garglewort, who also placed an unbreakable hex lock on the door so I can't get it open. We're stuck here. That is a tough spot. Well, I guess we better get comfortable then. Wanna make me a sandwich? No. I want to try and find a way out of here. Well, good luck with that one. Let me know how that turns out. Don't you have any ideas at all on how to escape? Let me think for a minute. Jeopardy theme? No. Can't think of anything. I'm not gonna ask him again, that'd just be dumb. Who is this Garglewort guy anyway? He's some warlock who lives in some sort of sordid dungeon tower over in the mountains. Not much is known about him, except that his name is Garglewort, and he's hell-bent taking over the realm. That's kind of a weird way of saying it. There's also rumors that he's into S&M. I kind of got that, actually. Just after Garglewort kidnapped the professor, he mentioned he was looking for a time stone. Any idea what it is? No, but if I had to guess, I'd say it was some sort of stone that had something to do with time. Genius. Absolute genius. Thank you. I should give you a fucking medal. Thanks. Don't mention it. Any idea where the professor might keep it? Look, he keeps me under this stupid blanket most of the time, so how would I know? Good point. He thought you were a sweet roll until about 2 minutes ago. I already asked. Enough about Gargle Ward. Who are you? I'm the professor's pet dragon. I thought all dragons were extinct. Most of them are. Mainly due to being killed by knights. That's what you get for burning down villages, I suppose. Makes it difficult for people to warm up to you. No pun intended. Anyway, it was mainly the bigger dragons that got slayed. Smaller dragons like me were left alone and were seen more as vermin, like pigeons. As opposed to a threat that needed killing. What's your name? My name? My name is... Dragon. Dragon? Well, that's the name I tend to go by. My parents' intent was to name me after something they loved. But unfortunately, I didn't really care for the name they gave me. Ooh, tell me it's something retarded. What did they name you? Donuts. Yes. Donuts the dragon? Yep. But as I say, I didn't really care for it. I'm much more of a sweet roll kind of dragon. No, I wasn't done. How did you end up here? You want to know my story? Well, after I left my parents' nest, I made a home around the back of a bakery in a nearby village. I loved it there. At the end of every day, the baker would throw out any uneaten foods that he had made during that day. It was heaven. Sweet rolls, donuts, cream cakes, jam tarts, gingerbread men, you name it, the baker would have thrown it out and I'd have eaten it. I thought I would spend the rest of my life there getting fat on those wonderful foods every night. Unfortunately, the village was destroyed in a fire and the bakery along with it. Ironically, it was a dragon that started the fire and I was left homeless. Now, with me being so fat, I couldn't travel very far. So I crawled into the first hole I could find and made that my new home. Sadly, I had no hunting skills and my diet consisted of leaves and worms. When the professor found me, I was almost starving to death. He nursed me back to health and made me a deal that I simply could not refuse. What was the deal? He promised me that in exchange for staying with him and helping him with his experiments, that he would give me a sandwich whenever I wanted. That does sound wonderful, actually. I simply could not say no to an offer like that. What do you help the professor with? Good question, you're in a cage. He mainly uses me to light his cigars. But I have other uses too. Like what? Well, he sometimes uses my dung as ingredients for his potions. Gross. One time he had this potion mixed up with his Vindaloo. Now that was gross. But also hilarious. Alright, so we learned everything we could about donuts. We bet you... Okay. Why does the professor keep you hidden under a blanket? Because I'm a fire hazard. Plus, he says that I'm super annoying. You can breathe fire? Of course! I'm a dragon. It's great for barbecuing meat. Why does the professor keep you locked in a cage? I hate mixing them up. Well, I am a wild animal after all. And if you bring a wild animal into your home, then you're gonna have to expect some wild habits to come with them. Like what? I kept pooping on the floor. So he stuck me in this cage and put some newspaper down. You must get cramped in there. Nah, I don't like to move too much. Plus I get to enjoy reading the comics every Sunday. You're easy to please. Right back to the professor. I already asked him. I'm gonna try and find a way out of here and save the professor. Well, good luck with that. Let me know if you decide to make that sandwich. You are sandwich obsessed. It is kind of hilarious. Your game has been saved. I love when they just say that. Alright, what else is here? It's fine where it is. Okay, whatever you say. Could have been something. I don't need it. I say we let him out. He could help. He could make his own damn sandwich. It's jammed. Yeah, there's a knack to opening that cupboard. The professor usually uses a utensil to pry the door open. Guess what I have? I don't have a utensil. I have a fork. That's definitely not a utensil. There, that should loosen it. Well, open it. Remember what I said last time about, you know, sometimes the characters in this being slightly retarded? This would be one of those cases. Oh, we have a candle. We're probably going to give it to the dragon to light. Won't do any good. Okay. Map. That map isn't going to help me right now. Looks more like the map for Dragon Ball Z. The professorship would go mad if I touched his certificates. I can't sleep at a time like this. Okay, so we got candle. Could you light these candles with your fire breath? Of course I can. I'd be a pretty poor excuse for a dragon if I couldn't breathe fire. Great! What are you waiting for? The magic word. The magic word. You have to say the magic word for the fire to work. What? Yeah, it's a command like sit or lay down. Except that it makes me breathe fire. I thought dragons could breathe fire whenever they wanted. Well, wild dragons might be able to. But I'm a domestic dragon. It's more controlled. Okay, so what's the magic word? How should I know? Don't you hear the professor when he says it to you? Look, lady. When I'm breathing fire, I'm summoning one of the primary universal elements. From my breath comes the gift of light, heat, and energy. I'm in the zone. I'm not paying attention to the word the professor uses when he wants me to light his cigars. I simply breathe. Okay. So, do you know the magic word? Dracarys! Nope, that's not it. Go, Flame, go! Nope, that's not it. Abracadabra. Nope, that's not it. I don't know. What's on the shopping list? Oh, I can't actually... Let's poke him with the fork. I don't think he would want that. Candlestick. I think I'll just leave it where it is. Why? There's nothing in here I'd like to do. Oh boy, are you gonna make me that sandwich now? What? No! Oh. Well, I just assumed. With you going to open the fridge and all. Oh, you were there, maybe? Forget it. Sorry. Well, maybe don't raise my hopes like that, I heard that they were looking at making portable crystal balls that you could take out with you. So that people can contact each other no matter where they are in the world. What? Who's gonna want to carry one of these things around with them all the time? They'll never catch on. Nope. It's a unicorn with a huge horn on its head. You could say he's... horny. Really? Really? Sorry. I think this was a gift from someone the professor went to the Unheard University of Wizardry with. Those lanterns use a special kind of glowstone, which is mined in the Dwarvian Mountains. So the pipes from the professor's drainage experiment, all he succeeded in was creating a constant leak in his roof, even though it hasn't rained for over a week. That's the professor's cauldron, where he makes his potions, and the occasional vindaloo. It's the professor's favorite mug. You seem to see a lot of those blue cups around. Those are the professor's various potions made during his experiments. I don't need it. He wasn't hiding me. He was protecting you from my deadly fire breath. Okay, sure. It was pretty rotten of that Gargle Ward to place this unbreakable hex across the door. There must be a way around it. Electro Wand? Electro Wand. What is this? Oh, that. That's just the professor's magic wand. I don't know the professor had a magic wand. Didn't know. Well, it's the only magic it does is electrocuting me. The professor uses it to prod me when I'm acting too annoying. Well, my kind handy. That was well hidden. Let's charge the thing. Let's charge the crystal ball. I need it. Let's see if we can zap some power into this. It worked! The crystal ball has power now. The professor only has one number on his speed dial. I'll see if I can contact him. Hello, what? No, is it? Thank goodness you answered. The professor's been kidnapped by an evil warlock named Garglewort. And then he locked me in here with an unbreakable hex spell. I need help. Oh, that's, you know, terrible. I do hope that the professor is all, you know, right. Can you help me get out of here? Well, I would, but I'm, you know, all the way across on the other side of the world. By the time I left to see if I could rescue you, it would be, you know, weeks before I would reach you. And by that time, you'd probably be, you know, dead. Do you know a way that I can get rid of the unbreakable hex? Well, as you said yourself, the hex is, you know, unbreakable, which means that it's going to be very unlikely that you'll be able to, you know, break it. What do you know about the evil warlock Garglewort? Unfortunately, I, you know, do. He was once a fellow student of mine at the university. One day he got into a, you know, argument with a fellow student. It ended in Garglewort shoving my magical staff up the student's, you know, bum. I moved to have him expelled, and he's been on the warpath ever since. Let's talk about something else. I don't like talking about Wizard Bum. Who are you? My name is Professor, you know. Really? I'm the professor's oldest and dearest friend. We met at the Unheard University of, you know, Wizardry. Ever heard of a time stone? Time stone? Garglewort mentioned it before he kidnapped the professor. Oh dear, this is not, you know, good. In fact, this is very, you know, bad. You mean the professor does have one? A time stone? Yes. What exactly is a time stone? A time stone is a dimensional matter of rock, which is a concentrated version of space-time. It is extremely rare, and only a handful of people can claim to, you know, have ever held a piece of it or even seen it. They say that time stones were formed when time began as the world came into existence. Some say that our world is from the, you know, future or past. And that the time stones traveled with the world through time when it arrived in the present. But nobody, you know, knows for sure. What does a time stone do? Why would Garglewort want one? Some say that a time stone has the power to allow you to travel through, you know, time. It's quite possible that Garglewort plans to use the time stone to travel through time. Possibly taking knowledge he has from the present to give him a, you know, advantage over people in the past. You must find the time stone and ensure that Garglewort never gets his, you know, hands on it. Why does the professor have a time stone? It is his secret assignment from the, you know, Unheard University of Wizardry. He was tasked with locating a time stone and discovering its secrets. He figured out that there was a small amount of time stone in this, you know, area. That's why he built his house here. Luckily, he found some of the element and has been experimenting with it. But so far, all he's told me is that, you know, he hasn't had much luck with it. Enough about the time stone. Jeez, there's a lot of stuff. We may not exit this room, and this will definitely be multiple parts. Do you know the magic word for fire? Yes, magic words are one of the first things you learn at the, you know, unheard University of Wizardry. And, fire is one of the most important elements to summon. It contains light, heat, and, energy. Plus, it comes in handy when I need to light my cigars. But you need to have an ignition. You can't just make fire out of, thin air. Would dragon's breath work? Dragon's breath contains sparks, which would, ignite. So I don't see why the magic word wouldn't work on a dragon. What's the magic word? The magic word for summoning fire is, wiener. Wiener? Yep. A very powerful magic word, that is. Is that, just make sure to use it, responsibly. Don't be running around shouting wiener at the top of your voice. But I love playing the wiener game. You could, cause an accident. That is stupid. I like this game's humor already. About the professor's kidnapping. Yes? Oh. Okay. Thanks for the help. Bye. Good, bye. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna reach through that crystal ball and hit you. Game has been saved. Alright, buddy, I know the magic word. So what's the magic word? What's the magic word? Oh, I want to use that. A la peanut butter sandwiches. Nope, that's not it. Open sesame. Nope, that's not it. Shazam! Nope, that's not it. Hey, presto! Nope, that's not it. How many new ones are you gonna give me? Alakazam! No, that's not. Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. Nope, that's not it. Bippity boppity boo. Nope, that's not it. Presto changeo. Nope, that's not it. Mecha leka hi mecha hini ho. Nope, that's not it. Okay, so now it's circled around. But that was hilarious. I had to do all of those. Wiener. Ugh. That was very unimpressive. Crystal ball has power now. Put him in the candlestick. It's bound to help. I just don't know what we're using it for. I didn't realize! There's some sort of weird combination lock on the chest. Oh. Is this what the shopping list is for? Milk, bacon, eggs, beef, glue! I know your tricks. Let's see. Milk, bacon, eggs, beef, glue. It unlocked! This is it. Look, I found it. I found the time stone. I wonder how I get it to take me just before the professor was taken. I guess it just kind of takes you there. Oh dear. 24 minutes earlier. Hey, Professor. What is it? I'm sensing a magical disturbance in the Force. I'll give you a magical disturbance. Now shut up and light my cigar. Whoosh! Wouldn't this mean you have 2 time stones now? Ellie? Whoa, that felt weird. Ellie, is that you? Is that the time stone? How did you... Professor, I know this may be hard to understand, but I'm here from the future. What? The evil warlock Garglewort came here and took you hostage. When I came for my potions lesson, you were tied up. Then he appeared. He wanted the time stone. And when you wouldn't give it to him, he took you away. And he left me here, cast an unbreakable hex lock on the door so I couldn't escape. But I found the time stone and used to come here and rescue you. Garglewort knows about the time stone? This isn't good. Not good at all. Well, if what you say is true, we must leave here before Garglewort arrives. It's too late, Professor. Oh no, Garglewort. That's right, little girl. And you won't be going anywhere, Professor. Professor, no! Now I'll transport your precious Professor to my torture dungeon till it reveals to me the location of the time stone. Oh no, it's happening again, just like before. I need to stop him before he locks me in here again. Now, if you're quite done muttering to yourself, I've got an old fool to torture information from. But first I must deal with you. Let's just see you try and go anywhere with an Wait! What is it? Before you leave me to die here, at least tell me your plan. I suppose this would be the villainous thing to do, wouldn't it? Allow you to think about all the terrible things I'll be doing while you die a slow and painful death. Alright then, I'll tell you. My plan is to use the time stone to establish myself as ruler of the realm. That doesn't work. Puddle! What do you think you're doing? It's time for my yoga stretches. Yoga stretches? Yep, every day at 21:29. Well, stop it. It's very distracting. Now, where was I? Yes. My pain is so fiendishly clever. It's perfect. What do you think you're doing? I just want to kneel in your presence. Well, I'm very flattered, but there is really no need. Now stay still while I talk at you some more. Now where was I? Ah yes. What do you think you're doing? I was just going to tie up my sandals. Now why would I let you do that? They're distracting me from listening to your wonderful schemes. You mean I've been talking all this time and you've not been listening? This will not do. Hurry up and tie them up so I can start from the beginning. Holy crap, you're an idiot. Did I win? I did! Professor! Here, let me untie you. Thank goodness. What the... Who's that knocking? Professor? Oh god. Time paradox. I'm here for my potions lesson. Oh. I actually really like that. It's an entirely different experience from, Entrapment. It didn't move me as much. I'm not sure that is quite seal of approval worthy, but that was a fun little diversion. I'll give that that. That was a fun little diversion. It was funny. It made me laugh. It was a bit wordy. That was my one thought. I'm like, whoa, you added way too many words to this. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making it. Make more of these. Well, anyway, That was nifty. I like that. Not as much as Entrapment, but I like that. So, if you like me defeating the evil warlock Garglewort, or what? Yeah, it was Garglewort. The evil wizard warlock Garglewort. Hit the like button. And as always, put the nut on your way out.